cities in the world can claim a legacy as rich and diverse as Cordoba's. Once the beating heart of Al-Andalus, the city was a thriving center where Islamic, Jewish, and Christian cultures coexisted, creating a tapestry of history that still captivates visitors today. You're watching Lolomilo Diaries. We're a UK-based duo passionate about uncovering stories, culture, and incredible places. Today, we're diving into Cordoba's magic, exploring its ancient streets, stunning landmarks, and delicious local flavors. From royal palaces to flamenco rhythms, join us for an unforgettable journey through this timeless city. Our day began with a peaceful stroll through Cordoba's Fuente del Potro, a square steeped in history and charm. This picturesque plaza has been a central part of Cordoba's life for centuries, and its name, which means Fountain of the Cold, comes from the iconic fountain at its center. The fountain itself dates back to the Renaissance, adding a timeless elegance to the square. As we wandered through the area surrounded by whitewashed buildings and the quiet hum of early morning life, it felt as though time had stopped. Did you know that Cervantes mentioned this very spot in his legendary novel Don Quixote? It's incredible to think how many stories these cobblestones have witnessed. If you're looking for a place to start your day in Cordoba, there's no better spot to soak up the city's rich atmosphere. From there, we made our way to the breathtaking Roman Bridge, an emblem of Cordoba's ancient history, spanning the Guadalquivir River. This bridge has stood for more than 2,000 years. Originally built in the 1st century BC during the height of Roman engineering, over time it's been restored and reimagined by various civilizations, making it a true testament to the city's layered past. As we crossed the bridge, we were greeted by the soothing sound of a talented guitarist, whose melodies added an extra touch of magic to the experience. The bridge offers spectacular views of the city and the surrounding landscape, and it's no wonder it's such a favorite spot for visitors and locals alike. If you caught our previous vlog, you'll remember we explored the fascinating history of this bridge in depth. So today, we simply enjoyed the beauty of the moment. Next on our adventure was the magnificent Alcázar de los Reyes Cristianos. The fortress palace is an absolute must-see for anyone visiting Cordoba. Built in the 14th century, it was once a royal residence for the Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand and Isabella, who launched their campaign to unite Spain from this very spot. The Alcázar is brimming with history, from its role in the Reconquista to serving as a headquarters for the Spanish Inquisition. But beyond its historical significance, the Alcázar is a feast for the senses. Its gardens are a paradise of vibrant flowers, fragrant citrus trees, and perfectly manicured hedges. The fountains sparkle in the sunlight, creating a serene ambience that feels like steeping into a fairy tale. We climbed the towers to take in panoramic views of the city, truly a sight you won't want to miss. Every corner of this fortress tells a story, and it's easy to see why it's one of Cordoba's most treasured landmarks. Exploring Cordoba works up quite an appetite, so we took a break to enjoy a classic Spanish brunch. Our meal started with perfectly cooked eggs and potatoes, a simple yet satisfying combination that never disappoints. Of course, we couldn't resist adding a cup of hot, soothing tea to complete the experience. But the highlight of our brunch was trying carne picante with spinach and cheese, a pie packed with bold flavors and creamy goodness. It was the perfect balance of spice and richness, and we couldn't stop raving about it. If you're a foodie like us, you'll absolutely love diving into Cordoba's culinary scene. As the day heated up, we headed back to our hotel to cool off and change into something lighter. Cordoba's summer sun can be intense, so taking a midday break is always a good idea. After a quick refresh, we were ready to dive back into the city's wonders. Our next destination was Plaza de la Corredera, one of the most iconic and historic squares in Cordoba. Walking into this massive rectangular plaza feels like stepping into another world. Its unique design with colorful arches and terraced buildings gives it a distinctive charm. The square has seen it all: markets, bullfights, and even public executions during the Spanish Inquisition. Today, it's a lively hub filled with cafes, restaurants, and shops. Whether you're looking for a bite to eat or simply want to soak in the atmosphere, this square is a must-visit. We took a moment to sit back, relax, and imagine the countless events that have unfolded here over the centuries. From here, we dove into the world of flamenco at the Centro Flamenco Fosforito. This cultural center celebrates the art of flamenco, which is so deeply intertwined with Andalusian identity. The exhibits here take you through the history of flamenco, from the roots in Gypsy, Moorish, and Jewish traditions to its modern-day performance. We even got a sneak peek of some live flamenco, and the energy, passion, and rhythm were absolutely captivating. If you're a fan of music, dance, or culture, this center is an absolute treasure trove. Next, we wandered through Cordoba's iconic patios. These stunning courtyards are a hallmark of the city's architecture and culture. patio is a private oasis filled with colorful flowers, intricate tillwork, and serene fountains. Every May, Cordoba hosts the Patio Festival, where locals open their homes to showcase their beautifully decorated patios. This event attracts visitors from around the world, all eager to marvel at the artistry and creativity on display. The festival is a true celebration of community, tradition, and beauty, and it's easy to see why it's been recognized as a UNESCO cultural heritage event. And note that you can start visiting these patios from March.
House privada, living family here, and it's tradition in Cordoba, open the door other people. Every year in May, 2-week competition. One,
I know.
and the name in Spanish. This stick, caña, and this lata, but the name cañilata. Okay? The cañilata, the water here. Okay. And you made the picture.
Yeah, wow.
After all that excitement, it was time for a sweet treat. We tried Cordoba's famous rogel, a dessert that is as beautiful as it's delicious, with layers of a flaky pastry, creamy filling, and just the right amount of sweetness. It was a true indulgence. Every bite was a little piece of heaven. To end our incredible day, we enjoyed a feast at Bodegas Mezquita. While we've tried the legendary oxtail stew in the previous vlog, tonight we decided to explore something new. We started with salmorejo, a creamy tomato dish that is a local favorite, paired with freshly baked bread and extra virgin olive oil. Then came the highlight of the evening, Cordero Severde e la Mel, tender lamb cooked with honey, dried fruit, and couscous. Every bite was a delightful blend of sweet and savory flavors, a true testament to Cordoba's culinary brilliance. As the sun set, we made our way to El Jalillo for a Flamingo Show. If you've seen our previous vlog, you'll know how much we love this venue. The performances here are electric, filled with passion, rhythm, and artistry that leave you completely spellbound. Flamenco is more than a dance, it's an expression of soul, and there's no better place to experience it than right here in Cordoba. What an unforgettable day in Cordoba! From exploring its rich history to indulging in its mouth-watering cuisine, the city never ceases to amaze. If you enjoyed this journey as much as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. And let us know in the comments what your favorite part of Cordoba is or where you would like us to go next. Until next time, hasta luego!